everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is just a really quick off-the-cuff video. I've just come back in after doing a tiny bit of shopping here and there, picked up a prescription and whatever. I feel like I've been pulled through a hedge backwards. I feel a bit rough and scruffy, but there you go. I'll show you the face of the day first. This is the makeup that I have on. The eye makeup is from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette that was sent to me by the lovely Laura. I can't remember what blush I have on. The contour colour is Sunshine 01. It's an Essence contour, which is really nice. I have that on below my cheeks, my nose, and my forehead. Just, you know, and down here. The usual places for contour. I've just messed my hair up. The blush I have on is a True Match one from, is that L'Oreal that do True Match? But it's a lovely peach coloured one. The lipstick is a MAC one, and it's called Vegas Vault. Excuse me. Just had a cup of coffee and it's just repeating itself now. And I put that on earlier this afternoon and it has worn down, and it's worn down quite nicely. I mean, if you put this on and wanted this sort of effect straight away, I've done it before, just rub your finger around on it, and it just sort of smudges it in. But then this is as it was from a couple of hours ago when I went out. Right, I'll show you my outfit. My hair is just in a side sort of ponytail. I'm doing it a little bit further round at the moment. I'm quite liking it, rather than just straight on the side and then just pulling it round on my shoulder. Gives it a little bit more of, I don't know, a difference to it. Right, cardigan is a new one in the sales from Tesco's. I'm just going to drop you down a little bit. I picked that up yesterday when I went to buy my son's items for his uni that he'll need. It's like a little bit of a bat wing sleeve. It has a cuff and it's like this open knit pattern, and it's like edge to edge, a little bit longer at the back, comes up at the front. I mean, you can pull it together and put some sort of pin there if you wanted to hold it together a little bit. The t-shirt is an Asda one from last year. Has this like flower pattern detail. It has a little bit of edging on the sleeve. It's a short sleeve. I'll drop you down a little bit some more, so hopefully you can see what I'm wearing on my bottom arm. Just moving the camera tripod further forward. Right, oh, I'll pick you up a little bit too far down. Oops, sorry. Right, I have skinny jeans on, and I have like peachy coloured deck shoes type things. These are Primark, £6, really comfortable. And I thought this outfit looked quite good together. Well, I think it does anyway, but there you go. I'll pull you out. Ooh, in, we'll go out. I'll put the camera tripod back a little bit. Gives me a little bit more space just here, and I'm not quite in. Right. We'll do Home Bargains first. I popped into Home Bargains, and you remember in the video where I opened the package from Laura from America, she sent me a couple of packets of air freshener bags. Now, I was in funnily enough, I was in my own bargains and I discovered that we have them to sort of have them. Now, the contents of the ones that Laura sent me were a fine, really fine powder type powder. And this is, I did open it just to see what it was like. And I put, what I have been doing, I opened one of the bags of Laura that sent me, and I'm putting it in my, putting loose contents in my Hoover, because I have a terrible doggy odour, as you can imagine, without living with a German Shepherd. But this is like pellets of some sort. Let me get one out. With chunks of, oops, did I show you? Wrong place. Like pellets of something, and they're like infused with the scent. It's really, really strong. And these are, which ones are these? These are lavender, it says calming lavender moments. Now, what you, I'm not open that, hold that one up again because it might come undone. The sticky tape's not sticking down quite as well. Now, these have a hole with a brass ring inside where you can actually hang it over your coat hanger and hang them in your wardrobe. I mean, it gives you loads of suggestions on the back what to do with them, and it also says here about putting them in your vacuum cleaner bag. Now, obviously, you wouldn't put a whole thing like this into your vacuum cleaner bag. I say what I did was with Laura was open one of the packages and shook some in. Because before, when I'd used those little discs that you can buy, and the little long cylinder thing with the squidgy, like cotton wool type stuff, that are infused with air freshener type things for your vacuum cleaners. And I never found them that useful. But using some of Laura's granules in the Hoover, I couldn't smell any doggy smells when I turned the Hoover on at all. I'm just going to wait until that one's done, and I'm going to try some of this and see if this helps as well. Because I can't keep asking Laura, can you send me one of these bags, can I? It's not very fair. So I'm thinking if this works as well, I'll have an alternative to the ones that Laura sent me. But yeah, it says that, I've gone on for so long now, it says linen and clothing, that's like hanging them up, your vacuum cleaner, you can drop some of this into your waste bin, hang it in your wardrobe, you can put some in your car, actually you can put these into gift bags, you know, if you've got somebody's birthday coming up. It says it calms pet odours, calms kitchen odours, and you can put them in your drawers with your underwear and anything else that you fold up and put in drawers, you know, your clothing. So, and I think, is it lavender that stops moths? I'm not quite sure there. So those were good, and they were, oh, I've thrown away my receipt. I always do this. I think they were, I can't remember if they're $1.99 or less than £1. I can't remember. I'll have to find out, and I will put it in the description box down below. Right, and I got 3 packs of wax, melting wax. I got, this is Wickford & Co. I don't know if you can see that. I'm using natural light, so I hope the light goes okay. Wickford & Co. And it is luxury fragrant wax melts, and this is in vanilla cupcake frosting, and it really does smell like, if anybody's ever used that Betty Crocker vanilla icing that you put onto cakes, it really does smell, and like it's showing you there, it does smell like this, really does. I've actually used 2.5 melts at the moment, and I've only just bought it this afternoon, and I've popped those around the house. I have also got, in the same make, Vanilla Blossom. I've not used this one yet. And then in a different make, it's this Air Pure, and I've had this one before, and it's French vanilla, and it smells absolutely gorgeous, and they last a really long time too. Also, while I was in Home Bargains, I saw this. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Karen showed this or something very similar on her channel that I've seen just recently. It is Wrinkle Freeze Serum, needle-free alternative. It's snake venom like peptide. I've not tried this before. There's a load of, I'll read some of this for you. It says, stop those wrinkles. Balance active formula, Wrinkle Freeze Serum contains active levels of this, whatever that says there. It is a snake venom-like peptide that freezes muscles by mimicking the paralysing effect of snake venom. Clinical tests show that this is capable of reducing expression lines and wrinkles by inhibiting facial muscle contractions. Results are visible after the first application and are long lasting. I should have taken my makeup and tried it, shouldn't I? After 1 minute, the frequency of muscle contractions that cause expression lines is reduced by 36%. After 2 hours, the frequency of contractions is reduced by 82%. After 4 weeks, up to 52% reduction of forehead wrinkles. Crow's feet decreased by 24%. Usage. Apply the venom gently, smoothing over face and neck for best results. Use morning and or night before our balance active formula moisturisers, serums or fillers. Obviously it goes for external use only. Avoid contact with eyes. I mean, this is common sense. You wouldn't put it anywhere else except for on the surface, would you? And it says it's paraben free. I don't know if it works over makeup. We'll have a look. Might not. So it comes in, let me shake the bottle. It's quite a big bottle. How much is there? There's 30ml in this bottle. Let me have a look. And it's a squeezy thing. Oh, there's loads of it on the outside of the thing here. Let me just get a little bit. I'll try it on me. Let me just get a mirror. Sorry, I'm disappearing. Sorry about that. So I've just got a mirror here, and I'm just gonna do that one now. Whether it will work over makeup, I don't know. Right. I mean, it's separated. My makeup's separated underneath it, but there you go. Right, we'll see how that goes. Let me just pop a little bit more of that there. And we'll go down this line here just to do a test on one side of the face and not on the other. And we'll do half the forehead lines. So I'm just looking down at my mirror here. So we'll do, oops. I'm just trying to work out, I don't want to get it on my clothes. Just run down the front of my washing machine. Right, we'll go on half the forehead lines. I mean, bearing in mind, and half of the middle of my, because I do have a bad nose. I do have a bad line here, so we'll do the whole of that on there. But I say, bearing in mind that this is over some makeup. I should have got a wet wipe and wiped. But I haven't got very much makeup on, as you know, facial makeup anyway. Right. Just put my hair back, just to cover that a little bit. And we will see how that goes. Right, I'll leave my glasses off. So how long did it say? After the first minute, there's supposed to be some sort of difference. So maybe I ought to leave that uncovered, didn't I? Really? I hate to see my forehead uncovered. There you go. We all have little things that we don't like. Right, I have been waxing. I have a little bit of a hair problem on the bottom of my chin and a little bit down here and over my top lip. And I have been waxing. Now, I'm very new at the waxing game, doing it myself. So I'm obviously not getting all the hairs in one go. But I don't want to over wax my skin, you know what I mean? So I found this. I did have one of these mini things in like this and it didn't really work. But I found this and I'd seen this in someone else's video. It wasn't anybody that I watch regular. It's just a little, you know, when you're watching a video and you get the ones down the side showing, advertising other people's videos. Well, I saw this and I was intrigued, so I thought I clicked on it and watched it. And it actually worked. And what it is, it's like an epilator, I would say, really. And what you do is pull the handles together. It's quite a stiff. And then you put that, I don't think I've got any hairs. You put that, a minute, let me zoom you in. You put that on your skin and then let go. And obviously there are some hairs, and just pull it off. And it does work. They're just some small, fine baby hairs. But yeah, I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see, there's a, where are we? I can see it and I've got no glasses on. There, can you see the hairs? There's a dark one there. So yeah, it does work, and I was quite impressed with how well it worked. So what else have I got? Oh, and also I was having a run through and looking at Amazon and seeing what they got. Oh, my face is looking a little bit red. And I came across these brushes, and I've got two sets. These were really cheap, but to the touch they feel quite nice. I've not used them. I have washed them, but I haven't used them yet. I'm going to use them for the first time in a video with a Get Ready With Me. When I washed them, they didn't shed. I was quite pleased with how they with how that came up. This seems like quite a good brush. like an eyebrow brush or a liner brush. Hello sweetie, this is my eldest, Robert. So yeah, so I'm going to give those a try. They've got no brand on at all. And then there's these I just put these into elastic to keep them together. These also came in a bag like this, but I seem to have lost the bag when I was washing. I think there's a few different ones in here. This is quite a nice brush here. It's a much thinner, much thinner version and smaller to this one. These also have been washed, the black ones, and they haven't shed either. This looks like it could be a really good brush. I have a similar one from Barry M that I use to put my concealer down sometimes, or my eyeshadow primer onto my eyes sometimes, and that seems very similar to that. This is a short stubby eyeshadow brush which looks like it could be a very good one. I have got a similar one from MAC, I think. I can't remember the number. And then there are various bigger brushes for blending. And more blending brushes here. That's a more dense brush. This is a softer one, even though they're quite long. I think these are a little bit long. I'm not sure how they're going to perform. And then we have a smaller one. This looks like it's got a plastic on the end. This looks like it's quite a stiff brush. It looks like a liner brush, could be useful for doing your liner over the top. This is like a pencil brush. You could quite easily use that for shadows under your eyes, or even as a lip brush would work quite well. And this is a flat eyeshadow brush. I've got many of these, very similar to that. And each set of these brushes were only about less than £3 for each set. So they are cheap, but I will let you know how they perform, or you'll see how they perform when I do a video for you. So I thought I'd give you a couple of things that I could use on videos, because I'm not buying a lot of makeup at the moment, because A, I can't afford it, and B, I don't need it really. Oh, I don't need it. I don't need any more makeup. I mean, thank you so much to Laura for buying me. I mean, she bought me the things that I really did mention a lot in previous videos that I liked. So I'm not actually going out looking at makeup stands thinking, oh, I'll buy that just for a whim. The only makeup I am buying now is essentials, like replacing face powders, replacing blushes, no, not replacing blushes, replacing mascaras, and my white mascara, and obviously an eyeliner, because I do like my MAC dip down liner for the top. Those are the only things that I will be buying to replace, and those will be empty items that I replace. But I thought I saw those and that they were cheap, and I thought I would give you a look at them. I mean, I'm intrigued to see what they're like too. And then I went, oh, just a minute, there's two more things, but I will show you. We'll have a look at this. What do you think? Think that's any different? I don't know if that's any different at all. Let me I need to put my glasses on to see, or actually get my mirror again, and I'll get a proper look. I feel I feel that this line here isn't as deep as it was down there, and yeah, I feel that these aren't as deep as they were. And I'm not sure that this is quite as deep as it was. I mean, there's no instant great big puff them out and they've gone, but I do feel that this has made a difference there and here on the forehead. You say it was supposed to. I don't think there's any great improvement in one application on my forehead, but I say I definitely see it here and I definitely see it here. I'm quite impressed with that. I think if I keep this up, right. Yeah, this feels, you know, when they say about, you know, your, what did it say? After 1 minute, the frequency of muscle contractions that cause expression lines is reduced by 36%. I don't know if it's that amount, but I can feel when I smile that this is a lot tighter. Forehead. Doing that, there's no difference, but doing that, I feel here is a little bit tighter. It doesn't feel like it's moving quite as much. Yeah, it feels tighter, and I think the longer it's going on, the more I'm going to see different results, I think. Yeah. I'm actually quite really impressed with that. Yeah. I tell you what, I will upload this and I will, what time is it now? It is 5:10 in the afternoon, obviously, and I will do another video at the same time, 5:10 tomorrow, and I've obviously used this a few more times, and we will see what sort of difference there is. Now we'll do both sides. I'm not going to stick to one side, as otherwise I'm going to, if it does work, I'm going to look a bit silly on this side. But yeah, this is quite intriguing. So this is an experiment in the making. So I hope you keep watching and see what happens to the lines on my face, because if it does work, I'll be very, very pleased. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it was £2.99, I think. Alright, I have 2 items that I picked up in Boots the Chemist when I collected my prescription. This is Botanicals Fresh Care. Yeah, Fresh Care. Chameleon. Oh, I can't get my tongue round that. Smooth Ritual Anti-Frizz Antidote for unruly hair. It's a leave-in cream infused with camellia, I'm going to call that, oil. It soothes hair and helps tame frizz. It's no silicones, parabens or colorants. There's 100ml in that, and it's made by L'Oreal Paris. Can someone tell me put it out into small little letters how I'm supposed to say this, because I can't say this word at all. So I picked that up from Boots, and I also picked up in the same make, this is Geranium Radiance Remedy Shine Vinegar. Looks like that. It says it's for dull or coloured hair, leave-in care, infused with geranium oil for instant shine. And again, it's no silicons, parabens or colorants, and that's 150 ml in this one. And that again is L'Oreal Paris make, Botanicals. So we'll see how those do in my hair, because I'm always looking for different things to try and tame my hair. At the moment, I'm sorry, I haven't worn my hair down in quite a while. Actually, my last haircut was February, and my hair grows so quickly. I think by the end of February, it was back up in either a bun or like this or plaited, because it's just so, I mean, it grows, and it grows like, because my hair, this is getting complicated, because my hair is shaped at the back like so. This gets a little bit straggly because this is the longest point, and when my hair is down, this is growing now past my waist, and it does need cutting back into its style and reshaping. So that is being done on the 14th of September. So from then on, for a little while, I'll be doing videos with my hair down, which will make a change. I haven't done that in ages. So I think enough of my gabbling. I only meant this as a short video, and I think it's going to turn into something that's gone rambling on, and a video forever. So I will shut up now, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please look out for the next video with me showing you this again, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye for now.